from Blackpool. So I'm currently staying at a Haven holiday camp called Marton Mare, which is 3 miles away from the promenade of Blackpool. I'm here from Monday to Friday. There is a swimming pool, there's a showroom, there are restaurants, there is an entertainment area for kids, and of course there's a swimming pool as well. So we're going to go in and check it out, have a look at the accommodation, and have a look around the park. So let's begin. Here we go. So yeah, this is the entrance. I've already checked in. And what's good about this holiday camp is that you can get the bus into Blackpool. As you can see, people are waiting at the bus stop. It's about £6 return. I've already checked it out, which isn't bad. Especially when you go to Blackpool and you pay like £4.50, I think it is, for 2 hours of parking. I've already checked. This is where you deposit your keys when you're done. Let's have a little look. It is quite good. You can actually book a cab, but I've never seen anyone do that yet.
Hey, can I speak? Yeah.
So yeah, I showed you a glimpse of the bus stop where there were kids knocking about, there's families, and they were looking as well as recording. So I chose not to be that obvious. And you know what it is when there's kids about and you're recording, and then people get all defensive. So it's best not to do it. It's best to be safe. So yeah, this is where we are staying right here, Buckingham, number 8. This is the caravan that we're staying at. Our names are on the door as we enter the caravan. It's not very clear though. There it is. Harbison, yes. 3 guests. So let's have a look on the inside. Wow, so not bad at all. So we have a TV, heating instructions. It's pretty warm in here. Ooh, a bit of artwork there, and here is the key. They didn't give us a key when we first arrived. They just pointed to the caravan and said, just go, you'll see it. Which we did. Actually, it was quite easy. It's right near the entrance. But yeah, so what do we have? We have a nice microwave. We probably won't use it, to be fair. But we have a fridge to keep the bevies, some Coke, some beers. And we have a cooker. Look at the cooker. Are we going to use this? Gas? Probably not. Well, I don't know. We'll probably eat out. What do we have inside here? Some plates. Are they clean? Yeah, they are. Oh, hang on. I see a bit of a smudge on this one. Actually, I think it's just a mark on the dish. Yeah, look at that. It's quite clean. In fact, it's very clean. You know, people say that Haven holiday caravans can be a bit dirty, a bit grubby, but so far, so good. Even the seats. Look at the seats. Oh, there's a stain there. Well, oh, we nearly got past not having a stain. Some marks there. But this is a Saver Caravan Obviously, we went for the cheap option. What's that? Shower pipe access. I don't want that. Went for the cheap option, but still good. Let's have a look inside the bathroom. Quite spacious. We have some toilet roll, some hangers, nice sink, and of course the trusty toilet. And we have a little shower too. Let's check it out. Oh, this was not bad. But yeah, it only fits one person in here. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. If you are more on the heavy set, then you're going to struggle a little bit. But it's not bad. And we have some ventilation here too. Yeah, but I mean, you'll need one person in there, right? Unless you plan on doing something a bit more than just having a shower. Yeah, let's have a look outside. Yes, and here is the bedroom. Wow, 2 single beds. This is great, right? I could just get my own space tonight. Nice. And the sheets look relatively clean. They do. Let's have a look on the back. Yeah, the pillows look quite clean as well. Oh, it looks very comfortable. And we have some nice light coming through. And as you can see, the other side is more caravans with tanks. Yeah, so we have more coat hangers here for to put your coat up, and more coat hangers in there as well. Or shall I say, more pegs here, and we have some coat hangers inside for your clothes. So it's quite cool. And the funny thing is that my missus has not stayed in a caravan before. Wow, look at this. This is quite nice as well. A double. She can have this one and I can have the single. Bit of space. But yeah, nice. Peace out. But yeah, another mirror here. This is quite a bigger space. This is definitely for the master bedroom. And the place where you have more clothes. And of course more light outside. Some natural light. Nice. So yeah, this is the Caravan. Haven Marton Mare Holiday Park. So yeah, it's quite cool, huh? Quite nice. Oh, and we also, I forgot to mention, we also have a kettle as well. Oh, there's some water left in there that hasn't been emptied unless they just cleaned it out and just didn't empty the water out. And we have a toaster. Yeah, the toaster looks relatively clean. A few mugs, obviously, but that's expected. It's a toaster. And they also have a nice collection of knives and forks, spoons, tin opener. So in here we have the boiler and a clothes horse, which will be good on a hot day to dry the clothes outside, I guess. What's in here? Oh, and we have a mop. Cool customer notice. Yeah, we don't even know about that. But everything looks really clean. It really does. I'm quite happy with this. But as the holiday progresses, I'm here for 4 nights. Oh, there's a stain on the wall, on the ceiling. But I'm here for 4 nights, so I might happen to notice more things as we stay, and if I notice anything, I'll record it. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little tour around the site at some point, so you'll get to check out the rest of the holiday park. So let's go! So yeah, this is the outside of our holiday home, or caravan, should I say. Now there's my beauty of a car. Such a nice day as well for it. We left Newcastle and it was raining. Chucking it down, in fact. Buckingham number 8, that's us. And then we got further and further over towards Blackpool, and now the sun is out and it's going to be a nice evening, I think so. So we just got back from the entertainment plaza, if you will, or the show bar, or the entertainment hub, whatever you want to call it. And I'm actually watching TV, which I don't watch TV very often. And the main reason for that is that I can't get mobile signal here. Seems to be non-existent. And I can't get on I can't use my mobile data. Obviously there's no Wi-Fi here because, you know, it's a caravan. But yeah, so I'm watching TV. So I'm flicking through the stations here, and I was watching something on sharks. Something about some dude getting eaten, well, getting his leg bitten off by a shark. I'm relating that to the movie's Jaws. To the movie Jaws. But what gets me is that maybe this is normal. But look at this. There's 2,060 channels. 2,060 channels. I mean, is there really something on it? Is there really something on all of these channels? Channel 4 HD.
By Garnier, naturally.
Wow, Legends Extra. I've never heard of this station. In fact, I've not heard of half of these stations. Look at, ooh, I don't know if I should put this on, huh? Adult stations. Is that? Let's see what pops up. As expected. You would think that would be turned off, especially if you've got kids knocking about. BBC Parliament, do we have this? Yes, we do. This is great if you want to fall asleep. I'm sure there's some interesting things on there. But yeah, there's loads of different stations. Man, look at all these. It goes to show that I don't watch a lot of TV. High Street TV. That sounds familiar. What's this? I must admit though, the TV is not very responsive.
Over here, we've got.
This is like QVC.
Yeah, we say beetroot.
So I threw a whole bunch of beetroot in there. You're going to see that completely liquid.
Call free.
Now over here,
is that an American number? I wouldn't have thought so. But yeah, look at them all. So I don't think there was 2,000 plus channels, because now I'm up to like 70 and 80, and I certainly didn't scroll through 2,000 channels.
Yeah, and we've all read about the benefits of putting olive oil into our diet.
600 there. See. So I'm guessing whoever programmed these channels must have been drunk at the time.
And then we're ready to go with the men's NutriBlast.
Okay.
Let's look over here. Let's see what we've got.
I can't find anything interesting to watch. I did come across a movie channel before, like that Film 4. There's got to be something decent on there. Oh, A4. I remember watching Friends on A4. Now, I've got the problem of getting this off.
Check in, team leader. Over. Repeat.
There we
Check
go.
in, team leader. Have you made it to the archive room?
Anyway, this is the TV, and I thought I'd share with you what it's like in this glorious caravan. Yes. And that monstrosity, or should I say that inflatable there, is Lindsay's new inflatable for the pool tomorrow. She was quite excited. I was blowing it up and she was getting all giggly. And she knew, I think she knew what it was, perhaps, or maybe she just was excited at the fact that it was a big unicorn. I don't know. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to go swimming. Unfortunately, I won't be able to film that. But yeah. So, I'll see you all in the morning. Good morning. Well, I was going to film after we arrived, but we ended up going out for some food, and then I was going to film yesterday, but it was raining all morning. In fact, it was raining until about 3 o'clock-ish. And so we went to Blackpool. They were 3:30, 4 o'clock yesterday, and it was really windy, very windy in Blackpool. Well, I'm in Blackpool now, but Blackpool Pleasure Beach was very windy. But yeah, so yesterday wasn't the best. I woke up this morning and the sun is out, which is great. But I think it might rain again about 11 o'clock, according to the weather forecast. So anyway, I'm going to come out now and enjoy the sun, and I'm going to show you guys around the holiday park. Yes, Marton Mare Holiday Park, Haven. So far, so good. The caravan is quite good, quite nice. It's labelled as a Savers caravan. And it's got like 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a kitchen, a living room. And it's decent, you know. And you look at these other caravans, which are probably more expensive, and I think the only difference is perhaps maybe the bedroom, because when I was looking online, I noticed, let's go down this way, I noticed that the more expensive caravans had 3 bedrooms, and then as you'll see as we walk through these caravans here, some of them have balconies or verandas or whatever you want to call them, and I mean, obviously they look a bit nicer on the outside, and they probably have a bit more modern furniture on the inside, but I mean, for what you pay, my place is decent. Obviously I'm sure some of these places have the wow factor on the inside, but do you really need that when you're here for a week and you're just gonna only be in your room for a few hours during the day and to sleep? But actually, we were in the caravan all morning yesterday. Apart from we went for a swim in the morning, which was good. The pool was nice. There's like an indoor and an outdoor pool. It does seem a lot smaller than what it shows you on the website, but it's there. But it's alright. It's quite nice actually once you get inside. But yeah, look at these caravans here. A lot of them have verandas even. And there's a rabbit. You see the rabbit? Just down there, doing his own thing. I don't know if he goes. He's probably just been eaten by a bird. Look, there's another one. You might have missed that one. Oh, there they are. They're running behind the caravan. Oh, there they are. Oh, there he is, or she is. Zoom in again. I don't know if you can see it so well. Yeah, you can see him. You can see him. But yeah, so as you can see, some of these caravans, I keep saying hotels, some of these caravans are nice on the outside and they are bigger, a lot more space, but so quiet. Like, I did come along here yesterday before we went to Blackpool just to see what's on offer. I didn't record because the weather wasn't very good. It was windy, it was wet, but yeah, they are nice, but it's so quiet. I did see a family on this balcony, however, as I was walking back across. But if you look ahead there, we've got like another caravan which is like It looks very, it's gone with the wood theme, perhaps, like to blend in with the trees perhaps, but it's a lot bigger than the rest of them. And these also have their own parking space here. We also have a parking space, which is situated on gravel, but I'm not sure what the result would be if it was absolutely chucked it down. Well, it was yesterday, and it wasn't muddy, which was good. Not a huge fan of them curtains. I prefer white curtains or something light. You don't want something dark. It looks like you're kind of like some kind of hermit or something. But yeah, look at this caravan. It's a lot bigger than the rest of them. It's got quite a big veranda there, quite a big balcony area, but it's looking towards the trees, so it's not really. I mean, it's all right, but yeah, the caravans all seem to have names. Well, perhaps not all of them, but some of them do. They have names, or maybe maybe they are owned by a certain type of company. And because a lot of these caravans are privately owned, I think, and I believe if you go on like booking.com, we booked it on the website. I suppose if you went on booking.com, if you go on booking.com, you can I think you can book the caravans on there as well, and people who privately own them, but it doesn't give you access to the entertainment facilities. It doesn't give you access to the pool. I believe you have to pay for that separately. But do you really need to pay for that separately? Because we never got checked for our passes when we went in there. We didn't get checked for our passes for the pool. But actually that's probably because we booked it online, so maybe that's why. But we didn't get checked when we went into the entertainment area as well. Well, that's quite nice. Look at that. Ooh, that's got some kind of attitude. Yeah, that's quite a nice caravan there. Ooh, this one's quite nice as well. This must be someone's home, surely. Look at it. It looks more like a house, like a place that you would stay permanently. Is that a storage unit? Storage bin, storage box, storage something. Look at the size of those doors. New Hampshire, that's called. Yeah, somebody must live there, or maybe someone. It's pretty big. Look at the size of it as well. Maybe someone lives here, or maybe they rent them out, just like you would do with a cottage, or like a private home. Yeah, maybe these are all, I don't know, to buy it. This one's advertising 50 grand, it says there. 2-bedroom model, 3-bedroom. Well, like 3 bedrooms, not much of a price difference between 2 and 3 bedroom. I'm still building it though. It is very peaceful. Yeah, there's another name right here. It's called Atlantis, huh? It sounds very futuristic. It's so peaceful though, isn't it? So peaceful. It's so quiet. It's a complete contrast to when you go to the entertainment area in the evening. Yeah, the first night we went to the entertainment area, see, it's even got a number on it. Feels like they've got numbers because people get posts. I don't know. We went to the entertainment area on the first 2 nights, and it's absolutely manic in there. especially the amusement section. Just kids running around, even adults running around, playing on the machines, getting all giddy, getting all excited. Went to the show bar, which was alright, but the drinks were a bit pricey. £6 for a pint of beer. But you expect it when you're here, because there's nowhere else to go. Well, there is. I guess you can go outside of the park, but I bet you not many people do that. I'm sure people go out and then come back for the entertainment. So here are probably the ones that you own. Sorry, these are probably the ones that you rent from the website, perhaps. And they all have names on the little sections. Back there's one called St. James's, which is quite funny considering from Newcastle we used to have a park. We used to have the football stadium called St. James's Park. Yes. That's quite nice. Someone's staying in that one. Yeah, it's just so quiet, but it also, I mean, it's also only like 8:30 in the morning. Is it 8:30? Well, it's 8:20 now. Yeah, we booked a session in the pool for yesterday, and it was at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it wasn't really that busy. But at 9:30 it was busy. Or maybe 9:15 it was getting busy. Oh, it's such a nice morning. The sun's out, the birds are tweeting, the rabbits are playing, my belly's rumbling. And there's some dude cutting the grass. No, he's not, he's just wandering about with a bag. Yeah, High Grove. Should we have a little wander in here? Yeah, maybe these are privately owned because we don't have like numbers. Don't say like High Grove 1 to 6, 1 to 20, 1 to 1000. You know, just High Grove. I don't know, that's got like a Haven. I don't know, it's hard to tell, isn't it? So, there's a little ninja on that balcony. I didn't notice her. She was sitting there. Oh. But yeah, there was a little ninja on that balcony. I didn't see her sitting there. She was looking over as if to say, "What are you doing? Why are you recording?" Yeah, it's a little cul-de-sac. Huh? Yeah, these also have names on them as well. That one's called Aspen. So I was having a conversation with the missus yesterday, and we were like seeing how some of these caravans are for sale, and we were thinking to ourselves, can people stay here all year long? You know, ditch your house. Well, I wouldn't say ditch it, but you know, sell your house and buy a caravan. and just live here all year long. I'm not sure if you want to do that, but I wonder if it's an option. Would it be cheaper? Obviously caravans are. They are cheaper. Another name, Haven Marton. Obviously caravans are cheaper than a house, but would you really want to do that? I mean, I wouldn't mind giving it a go. So this is the touring caravan section of the park. Where you bring your own trailer, your own camper van. And that's the touring check-in. So yeah, we're gonna have a walk along here because there is a lake, I think.
Check-in van. Yeah, sometimes somebody left in there.
I always thought it'd be quite cool to have my own camper van. So that much, would you? I do prefer to go abroad. There's some dude stretching there. I wonder if he's going to go for a run. Yeah, this is like an old nature trail, I guess. And it's a little bit away from the main part of the park. It's like it's convenient for the touring people with their own camper vans. Welcome to Marton Mare, LNR, whatever that is. LNR, oh, Local Nature Reserve. That's probably what it is. Let's have a little wander around, shall we? So yeah, from the 2 nights that I've been here, it's not a bad place. I mean you can't really knock Haven, can you? Or maybe some sites you can. The actual park itself is great. Must be stressful to working here. Like if you're working in the entertainment area, I bet you that's stressful. I bet you get some families who are alright. I bet you get some families who are right hard work. So yeah, apparently this goes in a loop. Is that the lake? Overgrown? If it is, that's a little bit of a disappointment. Oh, hang on, I see water in the distance there. So I don't know how long this little route's going to take me, but you can see that building in the distance. That there is the water slide. Yes, there is a water slide here. Yesterday, it was closed. I don't know why that was. I was there at 9, hoping to go on it, hoping to knock my back even further, but it was closed. And as you can see also in the distance, Blackpool Tower. Yeah. And that dude just went past running He didn't get very far before he turned back. I know what it is. He's scared of dogs because there's a dog up here. Yeah, look at the view. Oh, it's such a pleasant morning. It really is. It's pleasant, pleasant, pleasant. That's the thing near my house. In Newcastle, there are a few trails to walk, but I wish there was more. I wish there were more. Perfect if you've got a dog, or even if you don't have a dog. I do have swimming booked this morning for 9 o'clock, but we ain't gonna make that. I wish I speak proper grammar. We aren't going to make that because I'm out here for a walk and the missus was in bed and I left. I'm guessing we can go a bit later, but I think we might be going to Manchester, because the missus wants to take some selfies at Manchester City Stadium. And we'll have a look around elsewhere as well. But yeah, I mean, we went to Blackpool yesterday. And I do like going to Blackpool. I love the amusements. I love the kind of like the rustic, the old feel of I don't know how to describe it. You know, old school style arcades. I think it looks just so cool. But it's just a shame that a lot of that seafront, well, quite a bit of it, seems to be quite derelict. A lot of the shutters are down, rusted up. You know, and there's only a small section of it which is really has any like real worth of visiting. Public footpath. Wonder where that goes. Maybe to them factories over there, or maybe to Rash City, sting your legs off the nettles. I don't know, there's a route that way, but my goal is to kind of do like a loop back to the park, so we'll go this way. But yeah, there was quite a lot of shops that looked just abandoned, which was a shame. It's quite cool though to see the Pleasure Beach when we drove past there. I've never actually been in there. You've got to pay to get in there now, but in the past I think you could walk around it and just pay per ride, but now I think it's a bit like Alton Towers and Thorpe Park where you pay entrance fee, but it was closed by the time we got there. We got to Blackpool quite late because of the rain. Apparently it's going along the seafront when it's raining, and it was really windy as well. And we went to some tourist shops as well, souvenir shops. and we drove along past the pleasure beach, and there was like another seaside town. I think it was called Fairhaven, I think it was called. And that was quite nice. Obviously it was quieter. They did have a little area by the beach with a cinema and some shops. And had a really nice lake as well, and it's definitely worth a visit. It's quiet, and it's kind of a place where you go for a walk and just enjoy. But it's a complete contrast to Blackpool Pleasure Beach and the new promenade, I think it's called. But yeah, it was. But yes, it was a nice little trip out of Blackpool though. I do enjoy going there. And you've got like the front, which looks, you know, alright to a certain degree, apart from the shops that are boarded up. Or should I say shuttered up. Behind there's just so many hotels and bed and breakfasts. And again, a lot of them look a bit dilapidated. They don't look very well maintained. Wow, feels like I'm in the jungle now. I hope we can get out along here. I looked on the map and it looked like it does like a loop back into the park. Which I don't mind going for long walks, it's perfectly fine. It's just the missus is probably like, where is he? I'm hungry. Let's get breakfast. And the baby's like, wah, wah, wah. Which means, where's daddy? Where's daddy?
Morning.
Good morning. Alright, so you've got this way, and you've got that way, and you have a dog waste bin. Right, so, I don't know which way I'm going, so I'm going to have to look at the map. Yeah, I'll go this way. Look at that. There's a caravan right there. That one though. Does that one have a tiled roof? Looks like it does. Yeah, it is. I've just checked on Google Maps and it's this way. Turn left at the fork, say hello to a woman, and then mosey on down. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed by the lack of lake. I thought it was going to be huge. It looked like it's huge on the map. Marton Mare Lake. Again, I guess it might have been if there wasn't loads of vegetation knocking around and getting followed by a wasp. I mean, where does that go? Oh, I guess you can go right over there in that gap. So nothing like being in the jungle. Who would have thought that there was a jungle in the UK? It's very bright. So yeah, chilling around a lake at, is it Lake Marton Mare? Oh, it looks like another bunker is coming up. I haven't seen any more wildlife though. Here's another one. Ooh, is it locked? Yeah, looks like it's locked. This looks like a prison, look at it. Yeah, it's definitely a lookout bunker. Although you wouldn't think so by looking at that. Oh, something's on fire. It's probably Blackpool. It's quite a long way. Just vegetation, no lake. Good exercise though. Can I fit through here? Just. Right, looks like we're back at the holiday park. Wait, do I go and follow those? Do I go and follow that couple over there? Or do I go in here? There were a number of times I've had to check Google Maps. I mean, I don't mind getting lost. I just don't want to waste time getting lost. And it looks like I'm back inside the holiday park. Yep, here we are. It's quite unusual. You exit through a touring site of the park and then you enter back into the actual holiday park. And again, there's someone sitting on the balcony. Ooh, there's quite a few people sitting on the balconies. But of course, it's a nice day for it. And they're probably thinking, he's just come from the lake. He probably doesn't stay here. Well, she's wrong if that's what she's thinking. I hope this is the way out. Must be, because the holiday park is quite long. It stretches across as opposed to the width. You see some houses over there in the distance. Alright, so we are going to try and find an entertainment area. Another rabbit. Yeah, so we're going to try and find the entertainment area and have a little wander around there. And again, I have no idea if it's this way. Not a clue. I can smell food though. I think it's over there. Ah, that looks like another route onto the lake, so I went all the way around. Right, is it this way? I'm not too sure. Lake. You might get a better view of the lake over there. Oh, there's a chair over there, but I don't think you can see anything. Is that a someone's got one of those alarms. I've got one in my house. Is that a it is. It's a swan. And there's a rabbit right there. Bless him. Oh, it's not a swan. He must have come from the lake. We've got a chair there overlooking the scenery, which is nice, but there's no lake. I bet he's found it though. And I suppose if you have like a camera outside your caravan, you must own it. As you wouldn't bring one, would you? On holiday and drill it into the side of your caravan. Yeah, it is. You must be owned that. It's quite lengthy. I'm gonna go back into the middle, the one without a car. God, it's really hot. It's actually a little bit busier around here, and also it's getting a bit later now, so people have probably arisen out of their pit. Nope, copyright. It feels like you're in a neighborhood. But obviously these caravans will be a bit more expensive, but that might be because they've got a balcony. In terms of size, them ones are quite long, but these ones, they don't look as long. I would love to know which one is the fastest way to get back to the entertainment area. And seeing dogs there kind of reminds me that when I was booking in, you had the option of booking your dog in as well. I don't know if you have to pay extra for that. Alright, now I'm lost. Ah, I found it, it's right there. So, I think I'll go this way because from what I can remember yesterday, I don't know if you can get that way. Right, I'm probably going to walk up here and come to a dead end. But yeah, there's the slide. You must be able to just like walk. You must be able to just walk up here and get to it. Nope. Well, it turns out that was not the right way. Just went to a dead end. So it was a bit strange as well because there was a path leading to a fence. Success. Looks like I found a way through. Another reason why I chose to film in the morning is because hopefully I'll walk in here and it won't be so busy. And recording should be a little bit easier. Like they do have like things on during the day in the show bar, but I don't think they have anything at this time in the morning. And I will do I will show a few clips in this video from the show bar, providing I actually go there. Nature Reserve Centre, Marton Mare. So yeah, success. This is kind of the central entertainment hub area. And here they have a shop, and this shop. I'm gonna go in there and get a little snack. So yeah, that shop's a little bit expensive. I mean, $2.50 for sausage wrap. I guess it's not that bad. But everything else is a bit more expensive. Like, if you want to pay like $1.15 for a sneaker, then fair enough. Loaf of bread's about $2.50. Drinks or about £2 for a Coke. So yeah, it's a bit pricier than perhaps elsewhere, but also you expect that in a holiday park, and also in terms of pricing of Coke, it's about the same price at Morrison's. Alright, sandwich complete. So let's have a little look around the entertainment area. And here they rent carts as well, family carts. The majority of it is flat, which is good, but I couldn't imagine going up a hill on it. You also do like make a beer as well, which I think is quite cool. I think it's like £22 or something. With Haven, you have an app that you can look at and book your activities, book your pool. And there's the little playground area. I'm not going to walk over there with the camera because there's kids knocking about. But yeah, here's the hotel reception. We had to go in there yesterday and get our passes. But I've never used them yet. Nobody's asked us for them. Papa John's even. There's a bar there. That wasn't open yesterday. And this is the entertainment area. And again, I've just wandered straight in and nobody's checked us for my pass. So yeah, this is the boathouse. It's called the boathouse. We came here on the first night.
Back in a minute.
So yeah, there's the pool. The pool's in there. I'm not going to film too much because people are swimming. But yeah, we came here on the first night. And ordered some food, but apparently the oven wasn't working, so we didn't get any food. But he said it just went off at 8:30, so that was a bit of a bummer. Take to the stage. Singers live every week. Should it be every night? I don't know. Maybe there were singers there last night. Yeah, so here's a little kiddie little play area which I can film because there's no kids knocking about. And here looks like I'm not sure what that is. Is it supposed to be a zip wire? I don't know. Climbing frame? I don't know. Climb to the top, it says there. Ah, there, it's a rock climbing wall. Mini golf. There were kids here playing yesterday here, and I was like, are they playing on gravel? But yeah, mini golf. What is this? Activity Ranger. Oh, there he is, another rabbit. They don't seem to be afraid, do they? You're thinking, he's not a dog. Oh, look at this. A little football stadium. And basketball stadium. Or basketball court, should I say. Okay, so I'm gonna have a wander back inside, show you that section of the entertainment centre, and then I'm gonna go back to the caravan because we are gonna go out. I believe we're gonna go back to Blackpool because the missus wants to go to Primark. Fantastic, to buy some baby clothes, and then we might go to the zoo. And I might show a little bit of that, but I think this video is getting long. But I might speed a few sections up. So yeah, there's the slide ahead. It's a dome. The ball, I'm not sure what you call it actually. But anyway, there it is. And yesterday it was closed, and today I think it also might be closed. But yeah, I went outside yesterday in the Mizu River and it was raining. And the missus was like, "Oh, let's go back inside, it's raining." And I was like, "Nope. It's so fun." And it was fun, it wasn't cold. It's a nice little area for the kids. Splash zone. It's been supervised though, so I guess if you were in trouble, you'll be stuck. Okay, so let's go inside. Back in. So anyway, I was filming by the pool before and I don't think I was supposed to. But I wasn't filming anybody. I was just filming the water and nobody was in my shot, I don't think. So yeah, they also have Burger King. This is the show bar, yes. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to the caravan. So I've just come out of the entertainment area and I thought I'd have a look at some of these caravans, I think. I'm not sure how close I can get to them actually. But these caravans are for sale. Okay, so I had to stop filming again because there were kids coming out, going swimming. I didn't want to catch that in video.
Big jump, here we go.
So yeah, here is a caravan that is for sale. And look at that, 50 grand. Sell your house, buy that. But of course then you may be stuck for the rest of the year. I'm not sure if you stay here all year. It makes you wonder where they will put this caravan after you have bought it. I'm for sale, it says there. Don't know if you can see in there. Looks quite decent. Scan me. Nope. But yeah, it looks quite nice. Can we have a look at inside this one? I really want to try the door and see if it's open, so I just walk in, but you can't really tell. It's actually quite nice. You can't really see it on the camera because of the reflection. $50 grand for a caravan. Do you think it's worth it? Considering that it's probably half the price that you would pay for a house. A cheap house. And I guess the area where you live as well. But they are more on the other side of here, but they're doing some work and I don't think I can get to it. Like, I think all of these caravans are also for sale. But actually someone's staying in that one, so perhaps not. Oh, this is something that you don't want to see, do you, when you're trying to look at caravans? A little bit dirty. And this side, it's a little bit dirty, but it's not as bad as the other side. Ooh. So good morning. This is my final morning here at Haven in Blackpool. So how did I feel about Marton Mare? Well, the caravan that I stayed in, it's clean, it's tidy. Everything was working fine, the electricity, the heating, everything. I couldn't find any faults with the caravan. The park itself, it's not as big perhaps as other parks, but it's still quite a size. And there's quite a number of places that you can go for a walk, which is quite nice. There's a little lake that you can go to, even though it's mostly grown over. You can see it in the distance. The pool was nice. From the outside it looked quite small, but actually when you got inside it, it was quite spacious and you could fit a lot of people in there, which was great. And because this place does get busy, it needs that. A small pool would not cut it. I was a little bit disappointed that the ball slide was not working, because I really wanted to have a go on that. I went to the pool twice and both times it was off. I think we are going to go for another swim before we leave, so if it's on then I might jump in it, but I'm quite doubtful. When I was there was some guy on a pair of ladders on the outside of the slide doing something. It looks like he had tape, which wasn't very promising. But I'm sure he was trying to get it started, I don't know. But anyway, it wasn't going when I was there. But this place does get very busy, especially in the evening, so if you want to go out, it's best to grab a seat at the shore bar quite early. But actually last night it wasn't as busy there, but we didn't go until about 9, so maybe that was the reason why. I've not tried the food at the Boathouse restaurant, because we always went out for food. I might have lunch there a day before we go. I'm not sure. I might grab lunch before I go. But the biggest problem today is my car. My car's right there. That's the biggest issue. It's got a leak, I think, in the radiator. So I don't know if I'm going to make it home. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to call breakdown service again. They've already been out. And because I was staying here, obviously they're not going to take us anywhere. But yeah, that's another issue I'm dealing with. But that's not Haven's fault. But yeah, so would you stay at a Haven holiday camp? Or would you go to Butlins? Or would you go to Parkdean? I think Haven's quite a good little holiday camp. It's great for the family. It's not that expensive. I paid £235, I think it was, to stay here from Monday to Friday. So I think that's quite reasonable. But this week, I think the kids are still at school. So next week, the kids are on the 6 weeks holidays. So therefore, the prices for that week have doubled. So, you know, would you really pay nearly £500 to come and stay here for a week? Well, I guess it's still cheaper than going abroad, I suppose. But actually, there's loads of kids here this week, so perhaps parents have received fines and schools are very happy with that extra money. I'm not sure. But anyway, I've had a great time. It's a shame to go home today, and, you know, get yourself to Haven. It's fantastic.